Hi! Welcome back to the Let's Play of the Mermaid Mask. My name is Jan, and I'm doing this to practice my speaking skills. I just noticed there is a lady up there. What the fuck? Anyway, last time we fried Sim and Dr. Zephyr. I actually thought Dr. Zephyr was the most suspicious out of all of them, but he's so awkward. It's kinda cute. Now I have my eyes on Dirk Dansom. I don't like him. What do we have to do? I guess let's go show clues to other characters.
Ooh.
There you go. Tell me more about Black Box.
I don't like it.
You don't want to know what's inside?
I do, and I don't. What if it's bad?
Bad like how?
Like, what if it's something we didn't want to see?
I think I'd still rather know.
Wow, there they are. That's my mom, standing in the harbor, and that's my dad, standing under the lighthouse.
Cute?
Hey, the lighthouse opens up, and there's a film reel in there. That is not accurate. We did not have a giant film reel in our attic.
Cynthia, this map's got your surname on it, and the S from your signature.
Oh yeah, Seafoam Harbor.
I mean, nobody ever really called it that, but my mom was the harbor master, so yeah. This weird little drawing. It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck.
It's a boy.
This is the ship's compass. From here in the control room.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Mr. Grip's already working on fixing it. Good! That's good.
Why so many needles?
The original needle was broken. Mr. Grip said he had a few he could try out as replacements.
This one's the original?
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Just put it back in.
Nope, wouldn't work. It's malfunctioning. It needs to be replaced.
Suspicious? Girl.
That's one creepy book. Wait, are those initials? M?
You're looking at it upside down.
Am I?
True.
Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from the title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a logo for something. Give us your professional opinion. Laser gun? Shrek ray?
Intergalactic hair dryer.
It's an antenna. A really weird antenna, but yeah. Also, it's damaged. It's starting to rust, and there's sediment in the joints. Seawater can really do a number on electronics. You gotta be careful.
Antenna.
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Ugh, they never let me in. I can barely even swim.
But you live right by the sea.
Pardon me for not swimming in the deep, freezing ocean. Wait, so it's a cassette player for listening to music?
Nearly.
It looks like the tape can swap out. So maybe there are other tapes.
Hey, yeah, I bet there are.
We should try it.
Night of a full moon. My mom taught me how you can use the moon to work out where you are. Like, if you're sailing on the ocean and you can see the moon, you can work out which way's north, I think.
What if it's too cloudy?
Then you'd use a compass, like a normal person. So, this is the doll that apparently looks just like Sim.
Yeah, I mean, it does and it doesn't. Oh, the head comes off.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like that. It's kind of morbid.
It's fine.
Oh, it's Sim's projector.
Is it actually hers?
No. I think she borrowed it from somebody. I'm sure I saw a picture of this recently, but it looked different.
Where did you see this picture?
Somewhere in the engine room?
Engine room.
I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage, but Mortuga never allowed it. After I became captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking on the role.
But he didn't?
Nope.
Would you have said yes?
Of course. I have no idea why Mortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't ask.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted. Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited you?
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but Captain Mortuga granted me access and he let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
You know, now that you're captain, you could tell Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never said I didn't like her. I think she's very interesting.
Wow.
You are afraid of confrontation, aren't you, girlie? I can understand that. I don't like it either.
Madame Tadpole's so cool. She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish,
Wow.
and she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Yeah, I guess.
She's like in her 30s, maybe. And you're like only 18. You have half. She lived a little more than you. Fine, fine, girlie. What did I want to do? I got distracted and forgot. Can we switch? I don't think so. Not now, at least. Maybe we will find another tapes, audio tapes. Also, because of the what was it called? The orientation of the book. I also read it as WW. But if you look at it like this, it's Magnus Martugas. We've got so many clues.
Can we look at the control panel?
Yep.
If you promise not to press.
I will make no such promise.
Looks like something's missing here. Something with 3 small...
Bowling ball? Coconut?
Can we put the compass back? Apparently not. Also. And I am kinda sleepy and I keep forgetting things I thought about just a seconds ago much faster because of that. It's an antenna! So it can send radio signals, maybe. And that's how the compass was broken. And that's how the ship was acting weird. Maybe even the face isn't real. This thing can be affected by electronic or radio signal, right? Very successful talking. Hey, bastards.
It's Wirman's typewriter.
Oh, we haven't checked it yet. Oops. Silkworm on Sea Town Hall. Town Hall. Maybe it's the sign of Felicia? And this is the... What were they called? Berman's previous name before he changed it. What the fuck has happened? It's your keys, man. What the fuck? Gifted to the Silkworm on Sea Town Hall. A gesture of unity from Governor Faustus Fellow to Mayor Damien Dusk. Ah no, this is Fellow sign, not Felicia. Why Felicia would use her name? Her given name and not a family name. Yep, that was.
There's something suspicious about Sinthia.
Oh,
Let's go talk to her.
yep. Time for frying.
There's something strange about this typewriter.
Did you notice the weird mechanism on the back?
Ooh. Rotate the 3 inner dials and the 3 outer rings to the correct arrangement. Oh, wait. I did it.
There we go.
Yay.
Nice.
Nice.
The little hatch opened.
What's this? A letter?
Dear James, a letter in an envelope. Berman was keeping it hidden inside his typewriter. J.D. Wirman, care of Christian Kale Publishing, Hillwood Boulevard, Sunlit City, 91052. Dear James, I've just finished reading your novel. Indeed, some congratulations are in order. As I've been informed, it is turning a tidy profit for you. However, as a fellow writer and fellow resident of Silkworm on Sea, I am sorely disappointed in your lack of integrity regarding the socio-historical foundations of your story. As it stands, your narrative is only scratching the surface of the deeper mythos surrounding the cursed helmsman Magnus Martuga. I know you want to go deeper, so I am here to help. Linked on the back of this letter are coordinates detailing how, when, and where to find the Martuga submarine, the mysterious underwater vessel in which Martuga still resides. Good luck. P.W. Ibis. Ibis? That isn't connected to Sinthia, I guess. We just had to move from the bunk room to somewhere else. Hey girl, time for frying. That.
Sinthia, you became captain after Mortuga died?
Yep. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Just the way it's meant to be. Right. We got it.
But, there was something you used to claim the captaincy? A document?
What allowed Sinthia to officially claim captaincy of the submarine? This one.
Correct.
Okay, but you have to admit, the wording on this thing is kind of vague. It doesn't actually say, "Hi everyone, Martuga here, Sinthia gets to be captain if I die."
Let's review, shall we? This contract represents an agreement between the two individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine.
The two individuals, that's you and Mortuga?
Indeed.
No.
But you're not actually named, by name.
If I may continue, for their own safety and privacy, these two people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. See, Mortuga was quite a private person. He was just being considerate.
You call it considerate. I call it convenient.
So Mortuga is Party A.
Correct. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine, and thus its rightful commander. He's clearly talking about himself. It's the Mortuga submarine, after all, and he was the commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
Party B. That's you.
Affirmative.
A recent development. There's more of that deliberately vague wording.
I have a question. When exactly did Mortuga write this contract?
When exactly? I don't actually know.
You don't know when he wrote it?
Well, it must have been sometime after I came aboard the submarine. I assume it was after I presented my case to him.
Sinthia might not know, but we actually have some insight on this. For one, we know how the contract was written. How it was actually created, I mean.
How was Mortuga's contract made? Through the typewriter.
It was typed on Wirman's typewriter, so it was made sometime after Wirman arrived.
And Wirman and Dirk arrived after I did, so this gets me off the hook.
Try not to sound too relieved. But yeah, this does seem to confirm it. So, my next question is this. When did you sign the contract?
After
A
he
little
died.
while ago? Some amount of time ago?
If this conversation gets any more vague, I'm going to cry. Was it a day before the murder? A week?
Surely it was at some point before the murder. Otherwise...
I think it might be time to make an accusation.
Yep. Yep. Girl, you can't do that. You can't. Also, sorry, I just noticed that I'm covering this part of the screen. Mortuga's birthday. Mortuga's murder. He's so cute, adorable. Sinthia Seafoam signed the contract after Mortuga's murder and forged Mortuga's signature.
Sinthia Seafoam signed the contract after Mortuga's murder and forged Mortuga's signature.
You can't do that, girl.
Such a rude accusation! So rude! I assure you, that is Mortuga's exact signature. Do you have any evidence that it's been forged?
We have evidence in the form of a clue.
We have evidence in the form of a clue.
As we were told. Where is it? Mortuga never had one signature.
The captain's log. It's basically a stack of cards printed out by the submarine's control panel. Each little card has a space for the captain to sign, and the most recent card is signed by you, Sinthia. All the rest are signed by Mortuga. Well, sort of.
What is the connection between the contract and the captain log? Mortuga's signature on the contract is an exact match of Mortuga's signature on this card, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Mortuga's signature on the contract is an exact match of Mortuga's signature on this card, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Yeah. It's a perfect match. What's the problem?
The perfect match is the problem. You were too accurate. If you'd done a worse job, you might have gotten away with it.
What do you mean?
If you look through the cards, Mortuga never signs his name the same way twice.
But the signature on the contract matches one of them exactly, which seems to be proof that you copied it, or traced it, or whatever it was.
Oh. Whoops. Didn't
Go!
notice that. I thought it was his signature. Why doesn't he have a signature?
So, if Sinthia forged the signature, that means Mortuga had the contract typed up, but then never signed it?
Right after Mortuga was killed, I went looking to see if he'd written a will. That's when I found it, laying inside the little hatch in the control panel. I grabbed it and hurried back to my room to read it. After reading it, I could come to only one conclusion, that he wrote it about me, but never got a chance to show it to me.
Remind me why you were so sure it was written about you?
A recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
You're really the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine?
It was originally the Seafoam submarine.
It was originally the Seafoam submarine.
Where is it? Where is the photo? Oh. Cynthia's family were constructing the submarine, which was known as the Silkworm submarine. No. Which was known as the Seafoam submarine.
This was back when it was still being built.
The Seafoam submarine was never completed. We got close, and then we stopped. It lay rusting in the shipyard for some time. Mortuga would eventually purchase it from my father. At which point it was altered, completed, and renamed the Mortuga submarine.
Altered?
Yup. Something to show the submarine's original design has been altered. The blueprint.
Yeah, the blueprints from my mother's original design. But as I said, that version was never completed. I've been trying to update it to show how the submarine looks now. The design changed a bit after Mortuga bought it.
Wait, if Mortuga bought it, then he did own it.
It wasn't a legitimate purchase. It wasn't my father's to sell.
So, the recent development mentioned in the contract, that was
me, informing Mortuga that his ownership of the submarine was based on an illegitimate purchase. My intention was to refund his payment and undo the transaction, placing the submarine back into my ownership.
Wow, I bet he loved that.
refund the payment. You try to give him his money back?
Not money. Something else.
It was just shown. Indeed.
The deeds to the Stonetop Inn, originally owned by the Stonetop family until it was passed into the ownership of Magnus Mortuga. And then...
Which part shows who ended up owning the Stonetop Inn? Don't drum.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
Read.
Deeds passed from Mortuga to Donovan Drummond, Cynthia's stepfather.
So that's how Mortuga paid for the submarine. He sold his house, basically.
I came aboard with the intention of giving the Stonetop Inn back to Mortuga in exchange for my mother's submarine. And that's exactly what I did.
But did Mortuga actually accept your offer?
When I first made the proposal, he didn't give me an answer either way. He looked at the inn deeds very closely, read the whole thing, front and back, then he handed them back and told me he'd need some time. Before I heard anything else about it, he was killed. Obviously, I thought I'd never find out what his decision was, but then I found the command card. It seemed like he decided to accept my proposal after all, and just not had a chance to tell me.
Okay, I follow the logic here. I follow it. But you still don't know.
Down periscope.
Down periscope.
Ah.
You can see out into the ocean.
Anything out there?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Whole lot of water.
Ah.
Oh, the ship's weird.
Don't touch
I
it.
won't.
That was not convincing.
I wonder if Cornelius came from here. Look at the shape. Also mahogany. I had a thought, and then that thought ran away. Oh well. We will get to it eventually. Cynthia! More clues!
Mr. Wirman's typewriter? It's a mess. The keys are all in the wrong place. I could fix it for him, no problem. Or Mr. Grip could do it, I bet.
I don't think Wirman wants anyone to fix it.
Oh. Weird. The stamp. That's Governor Fellow, the guy who owns Silkworm on Sea.
I didn't know you could own a town.
Well, he acted like he did. Putting himself on the stamps was the least of it.
Plus, in the past I kinda overreacted against the fellow guy. But it seems to be a normal reaction because Cynthia doesn't like him. Looks like he was a dick. Yep. You. Oh boy. We are in for a long haul. We have so many clues to ask about. Let's go.
So, these are the two main characters in the movie?
The helmsman, Marcus Mordoom, and his captain, Belicia Bonetop.
Ostensibly, yes.
You're not happy with how they look? Compared to your book?
They made Marcus too handsome and too bulky. Sure, he'd have muscle, but at the same time, he's supposed to be wiry, fibrous, like an old piece of rope. Meanwhile, Belicia's supposed to be more ethereal, like she might evaporate if you try to reach out and touch her.
Oh, well, you can't have everything.
And for some reason, they gave them both necklaces when it's Belicia's necklace that the story hinges on. If your story hinges on a specific necklace, then make it the only necklace in the story. This is basic stuff, people!
Makes sense.
That man on the right, that's Don Drummond, the shipyard mechanic.
You know him?
I interviewed him once, working on a piece for the newspaper. Or I tried to. He was a tough nut to crack.
He looks kinda grouchy.
Well, he was a lighthouse keeper. Comes with the territory, I guess. Look, buddy, I got enough going on, all right? I don't think I have the capacity to worry about this.
Very valid. If I was going through a crisis, I wouldn't care about this thing either.
The Stone Top Inn's been in the town a long time.
Did you ever go in?
It was a little bawdry for my tastes, but that's sailors for you. My father was a frequent patron, though. He had a thing for the innkeeper.
Did you ever see Mortuga in there?
It's possible, but I don't remember it. He probably looked different back then, anyway.
The deeds seem to say that Don Drummond was the most recent owner.
I noticed. It's hard to imagine the Stone Top selling the inn. It's been their family home for generations.
Well, I don't think there are any stone tops left. We were in the inn earlier today. It's been abandoned, just like everything else.
Dr. Zephyr's got quite the imagination, doesn't he? Fascinating piece of ephemera, this.
Do you recognize any of the objects?
Yeah, the golden hand. I've seen it, and so have you.
What? Where?
It's attached to Dr. Zephyr's left wrist.
Zephyr's prosthetic hand is solid gold?
Not quite. Says here it's made of an unknown material 90% similar to gold. Now, it also says it's able to touch ghosts, so best take it with a grain of salt. What's this dime store trinket?
It's called a fog ball.
Is it now?
It was in Zephyr's lab. It could be a priceless curiosity.
Oh yeah? A priceless curiosity that takes AA batteries. Yes? Something you wanted to ask?
Zephyr called this a hex bottle.
We thought you might know what it is since, you know.
I wrote a book called Hex of the Helmsman.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. Done. Next.
Next.
It's broken. Or possessed by an evil spirit. One of the two. I want to know what this is. It's got to be something.
We're not sure either.
Did you see the carvings around the outside? It's a little story in 4 parts. There's an egg, then it hatches, then there's a baby, then it goes into the water.
Into the ocean, I think.
I'm not sure it's a baby either.
It doesn't look like a baby, at least.
Charming, isn't it?
Is it based on a real ship?
I'd assume so. Mortuga did work as a sailor of sorts back before the submarine.
He had his own ship?
Oh no, it was a stone-top ship he worked on. The same people that owned the inn.
It looks like the little Mortuga standing by the wheel. So that'd make him the helmsman.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't believe it when I saw this in Mortuga's cabin.
Had you seen it before?
Yeah, this painting used to be in my house.
What?
In my father's study. It hung there for at least a year.
Why? Where'd he get it
Wow.
from?
I believe he bought it from the town's governor, a man named Fellow.
So how'd Mortuga end up with it?
I couldn't say.
Yeah, he did say that his father had a thing for the innkeeper. That's creepy, man. Man, that's creepy.
Oh, a locked box. What is inside? Oh, I must find out at
Yeah.
once.
You're not impressed?
Half the time, with things like this, the writer hasn't even worked out what's inside. They just want the reader to speculate. Keeps them invested.
Okay, but this is real. It's not somebody's fiction.
How can you be sure? Maybe someone planted the box to distract you, knowing you'd get all curious. I bet there's nothing inside. Look, I'll shake it.
There's something in there.
Multiple things, sounds like.
Lol. LMAO even. What was that? What was that? Who coined the gift box theory? Who was it? I don't remember. But it's such a stupid... you don't write like that, man.
This is supposed to be silkworm, is it?
Is it not accurate?
Far from it.
I don't think it's trying to be accurate. It's more about Mortuga's specific...
Hang on. Is that my father?
Which one?
This guy. He's got the right look, and he's standing outside the building that would be the town hall if it wasn't just a wooden cube.
Huh. I'll make a note of it. What was your father's name?
Damien.
Damien Wirman.
No,
Oh.
Damien Dusk.
And he was really handsome.
Okay, let's see. The symbol on the top left, next to Governor's Manor, that's the Fellow emblem. Oh, you knew that already?
Kinda, but keep going.
Oh, that's my father's emblem on the top right, the one next to Town Hall. D for Dusk. Mayor Dusk.
Your dad was the mayor and you grew up in the town hall? Must have been nice.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. Your dad is listed on the back here, on the family tree. And there's a line between him and Felicia Stonetop, see?
It's a stretch to call this a family tree. More like a tree of speculative conjecture.
It is something I forgot about. I keep mixing up the names. Oh,
A treasure map? I was looking for something like this.
Why?
So I was really banking on Mortuga having some kind of exciting secret mission. Something that justified the whole submarine thing, you know?
But he didn't?
No. In fact, he was weirdly aimless. Like he didn't even want to be here.
I bet he didn't. He sounds like a person who likes to follow and not someone who likes to lead.
I feel like this sometimes.
What do you mean?
Cogs falling out, too many needles, all pointing in different directions.
Oh. Well, maybe you're just partway through being fixed. Sometimes you gotta make a mess in order to tidy up, you know?
You know what? That's rather eloquent. Bravo.
Grimoire, did you hear? I said something eloquent.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Rude.
What's that? A book?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Nope, not a book.
Why not?
Listen. Books don't rattle.
Ah. Ah. Did I shake it? I don't remember shaking it.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Well, it's a bottle, isn't it? Where did you find it?
Madame Tadpole's room. She likes to collect stuff she finds in the ocean.
Does she now? What fun, what fun.
Mr. Wirman, do you know what this bottle is?
Nope. No idea.
Suspicious. I had an idea. We will get back to it if I don't forget.
That belongs to Dirk, I think.
We found it in the bilge, floating in the water.
Well, that explains the smell.
What is it?
I assumed it was a movie prop. You know, a sci-fi thing.
Has Dirk ever done a movie like that?
Not to my knowledge.
But then, why...
No idea. You'd better ask him, hadn't you? Huh. Weird.
Have you seen this before?
No, never. And yet I feel like I recognize the handwriting.
You look like someone who might smoke.
Grimoire, don't say that.
Hey, no, he's right. Look at me. Mariana Moon, on the other hand, doesn't touch the stuff, seeing as how her only pipe is actually a dictaphone.
You already knew?
Oh, you can literally hear the tape spinning when she's recording. It's not as subtle as she likes to think. What's this? A little painting?
It's a photo.
A photo of a mermaid floating in a crystalline orb, held aloft by a muscular demon werewolf.
Yeah?
If you say so.
Go sa costume, ma.
Huh. I didn't know she was still using it.
Sim?
Yeah, I figured she would have gotten rid of it by now.
What did she used to use it for?
This is the Lady of the Looking Glass herself. It's a body double. Kind of like having a twin, but you don't have to pay it anything. Where did you find that?
The crime scene. In a cabinet, hidden off to the side.
Oh, of course there's a hidden cabinet. Oh, it's just too good.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the murder, though.
Details. Ah, yes. Godric's little mascot sidekick thing.
It's a wooden stick.
With a face.
To you, to him, it may be a wooden stick of great, thunderous importance. You never found yourself attached to an inanimate object? Something that gained special meaning?
Well, I did used to have this hat.
There we go. We're all guilty of it.
He's so cute, Cornelius.
How come the keys are all messed up on your typewriter?
It's old. Sometimes they fall off. I guess I don't always put them back in the right place.
And, what have you typed on that page?
I'm taking another swing at a story outline for my next book.
I can't make it out. It's some kind of weird grid.
Cross-writing. Look it up. People used to do it all the time.
What about these brass panels on the back?
This one's my father's emblem, Mayor Dusk. That's why it looks like a D. And this is the governor's emblem, Governor Fellow. So that one's an F. It's mine, as you are well aware, seeing as how you just fished it out of the back of my typewriter. That's right, I was watching. I don't disappear when you stop talking to me, you know.
The envelope's addressed to you, but it says, Dear James at the top of the letter.
Congratulations, you've sussed out what the J in my name stands for. If that's the height of your investigative prowess, we're all in trouble.
It's signed by someone named T.W. Ibis.
Another astute observation. You know, of all the detectives I've met, you two really are the most recent.
Grimoire, he's being mean to us.
I noticed.
Eat to us. Eat to us. Yep.
What?
Oh,
Do
wait.
you know?
Let's go to the bottle before I forget. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. It doesn't say it was Martuga, though. Maybe he was just writing the first chapter of the second book, using this thing. But someone saw it and decided to recreate it. It would implicate him very much, yes. And who has the ability to take the sketch and the writing? Dirk! It's you!
Moon's your lead suspect, I presume.
No.
No? Why would she be?
Well, the timeline. She shows up, and bang! Martuga murdered.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I'm just saying, nobody even knows why she's here.
I'm not sure we know why you're here.
I already told you, didn't I? Genuinely, I can't remember.
I don't remember either. Ha!
You met Godwin. What did you think? Personally, I like him.
I found him a little irritating, the way he kept waving that cane around.
He's
He
cute.
gave you the old welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium treatment, eh? That's just what he's like at first. He'll settle down.
Why does he do it?
So, I have two theories on this. One, he's an introvert who falls back on his rehearsed persona when he gets nervous.
Like when meeting someone for the first time.
Right, exactly.
What's your other theory?
He assumes people will find the real him boring, not worth knowing.
I don't think your two theories are mutually exclusive. They might both be right.
So, what is the real Grip like, once you get to know him?
I don't know. He's kind of like one of those savants, kind of odd, but seriously gifted. In his case with cartography, I guess? Navigation.
I am kinda having doubts about his abilities of being a navigator. How did he end up in a flying balloon accident?
I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did he say he was? A dream doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. I don't... Wait, really? Huh. Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun.
I see you met Dirk.
How do you know him?
He's the actor they found who played the lead in the adaptation of my book.
Did you not get a say in that?
Oh no, that's several notches above my pay grade. It's all decided by the executives over at Wit and Whimsy. Sure, they keep me around as consultant, but I found that to be a pretty hollow title.
Do you think he's a good actor, at least?
Dirk? He was a good fit for the kind of film they ended up making. How's that?
So, how come you two traveled to the submarine together?
I traveled to the submarine. Dirk's just taken to following me around for some reason.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend.
He's got plenty of friends back home.
There's something suspicious about
Ooh.
Wirman.
Madam Tadpole. Simultaneously the most laid-back and most terrifying individual I've ever met.
Terrifying?
You don't feel it? To me, she gives off this indisputable, I will destroy you if I see fit to do so kind of energy.
Maybe if you get on her bad side.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. She'd crush me like a twig.
She does look pretty tough.
Who would you say is stronger? Madame Tadpole or Dirk Danson?
Dirk's in good shape, but a lot of it's just for show. He's just gotta look good for camera. Meanwhile, swimming works out every muscle group. Did you know that? I didn't. Every muscle group.
I don't think Tadpole's about to fight anyone. She's so chilled out.
For now. I worry about what'll happen if you two name a culprit.
You think she might, retaliate?
If she does, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in her way.
She is so strong. I love it. Okay, time for another frying. Get on the pan, writer boy.
Wirman, you're from Silkworm on Sea, is that right?
So technically no. My father and I moved there when I was very young. But for all intents and purposes, let's say yes. Why not?
And you first worked as a newspaper journalist, but then moved away to be an author?
I literally left my small town to go make it in the big city. It's so banal. I'm not a man, I'm a walking cliche.
But then, right as your writing career was peaking, you came back. And now you're here on Mortuga's submarine.
Remind me why you're here again.
2 words. Writing retreat. I've been trying to write this accursed book, but I couldn't focus with my publisher breathing down my neck. That kind of pressure is not conducive to one's creative process.
Surely there is something specific that made you come back to the town and seek out the submarine.
Something specific?
He doesn't know how to write fiction, but he's really a really skillful master of the words. What made Wirman choose to return to Silkworm on Sea and seek out the Mortuga submarine? Maybe this?
So you got this letter from someone called T.W. Ibis, who says...
Ibis? Never heard of him.
Oh, it's a him.
E.W. Ibis. It might be his old boss. Editor. Yep.
T.W. Ibis is Wirman's old boss.
And, what gives you that idea?
Which part of the evidence of T.W. Ibis being Wirman's old boss? This one?
Oh, look at you guys doing a little investigative journalism of your own, huh?
So this Ibis guy, this is someone you really looked up to, like a mentor.
Steady now. He was just my boss. Let's not get all schmaltzy with this.
Do we have evidence to suggest Wirman looked up to Ibis or would value his opinion? Aha! For T.W. Ibis, for imparting upon me what it is to love the art of writing.
For T.W. Ibis, who imparted upon me what it is to love the art of
I'm
writing.
aware of what it says, all right? Can we just settle down?
Guys, there's something bothering me. The letter has a diagram on the back showing you how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine.
Of course. How else do you think I managed to find it? Magnus Mortuga's submarine is the stuff of urban myth. It's not exactly public knowledge.
But that's my problem. How would Ibis know about it? He's not on board, is he?
No, and as far as I know, he never was. He's not even living in the town anymore.
But then how...
Yeah, no, I have no idea. FYI, I've officially decided not to worry about it.
Looking at the actual letter, he first insults your integrity as an author, and then presents a solution, basically offering you the chance to get onto the submarine and find Mortuga yourself.
A chance to meet Mortuga. So that's what convinced you to come back here.
Why would Wirman be interested in meeting Mortuga? Such cute chibis. Marcus Mardoom wanted to reveal, started a rumor needed to steal. Originally created. No. J.D. Wirman. Originally created Marcus Mordoom. No. J.D. Wirman needed to steal Martuga's real-life story to use as the script in a movie. Yeah.
J.D. Wirman
No.
needed to steal Mortuga's real-life story to use as the script in a movie. Almost. But maybe just change one thing.
We didn't have the ding sound. A basic mistake. To use as a plot for his next book.
J.D. Wirman needed to steal Mortuga's real-life story to use as the plot for his next book.
I noticed you went straight for my sense of self-worth there.
The main character of your book, Marcus Mordoom, he's based on Mortuga, isn't he?
Loosely inspired by. That's an important legal distinction.
And you're currently in the process of writing a sequel.
I've said as much.
And how's that going?
Look, I don't plan on stealing Mortuga's real-life story any more than I have already. I assure you, I am working on my own book, on my own terms, with my own ideas.
But you came back to...
Other than the fact that I happen to be on his submarine, do you have any evidence that I'm stealing Mortuga's real story for my next book?
What evidence is there that Wirman might be planning his next book around Martuga's real-life story? Maybe message in a bottle?
There's a piece of paper in this bottle with something written on it. In fact, it's a little typed story that details the circumstances of Mortuga's real-life, death.
A story? I don't know. It reads more like an arcane incantation. Why don't you ask Symmetry about it, or Zephyr? Just look at that symbol. What is that? Some kind of sacred geometry? Really not my wheelhouse at all.
It is as a drawing of Sally laying an egg. Can I choose this one just for funsies? I'm gonna choose this one just for fun.
It's a drawing of Sally laying an egg.
I can't believe you just said that.
You don't see it?
Oh yeah, I do kind of see it.
Just look at that symbol. What is that? Some kind of sacred geometry? Really not my wheelhouse at all.
It's a drawing of a room on the submarine.
It's a drawing of a room on the submarine.
Illusion
It's a
theater.
diagram of the crime scene. There's the window, the cauldron, and Mortuga's body laying on the ground.
Where did you find this bottle?
Madame Tadpole had it. She found it floating in the ocean.
Sealed in a bottle and found in the ocean, but you think I typed it.
What evidence is there to suggest that Wirman typed the message in the bottle? Do we have any evidence? Apparently we do. Typewriter?
The piece of paper in the bottle matches the paper you use in your typewriter, which also matches the sheets from the command contract, and we know these were typed on your typewriter because you told us.
Well, you've really done your homework, kids. I'm impressed.
You admit you typed the story?
It's not a story, it's just record keeping. After Mortuga died, I thought someone should write an account of what happened.
Nice try. But just looking at it, I can tell it's supposed to be a plan for your next novel. We need a clue to compare with the message in the bottle. Something to prove it's a story outline for Wirman's next novel.
I am stumped. I'm gonna compare. Typewriter again?
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Thank you for not punishing me for my mistakes. Oh, I didn't read these messages last time. Remember, we need several new characters, lots of action, and tell him to go big with the drama, romance, and sword fights. He is writing something, but I don't think it's going very well. He seems easily distracted.
That's not it.
Ah. 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 I forgot. The curse in the Cauldron title is drawn in the same style as the Hex of the Helmsman's title, because it's a plan for the next book.
The Curse in the
Yep.
Cauldron title is drawn in the same style as the Hex of the Helmsman title because it's a plan for the next book.
Oh, now you're using graphic design against me.
Yeah.
A little below the belt, don't you think?
It really does seem like you took the events of Mortuga's death and turned them into a story outline for your book.
Yeah, all right. Don't lecture me. I'm not exactly proud of it. I'm fully aware that this is, murky moral ground.
Morbid.
Why was it in a bottle in the ocean?
As soon as I typed it, I regretted it. Stealing Mortuga's story all over again? For what? Just some book? I wanted to destroy it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So instead, I sealed it in a bottle and threw it into the ocean. It goes without saying that I never expected it to make its way back onto the submarine.
So what are you going to do now?
You know what I'd like to do? Give up. Call my publisher, tell her I tried, but I quit. I'm not going to write the book.
Why don't you?
It's just not that simple. There's a lot of money riding on this, people's jobs. Throwing in the towel now would be pretty selfish.
And you already tried coming up with your own ideas for the story?
Tried and failed. Repeatedly. I've come to the conclusion that I must have just got lucky the first time and that I'm not actually any good at this. It's funny, I'd already decided that Mordoom was going to be killed off. That was the one idea I'd actually had. But I couldn't think of an interesting way for him to go. What's the hook? What's the setup? And then Magnus Mortuga is killed. Tragic, obviously, but at the same time, it was perfect. The locked room, the empty cauldron. I couldn't resist it.
Wait, Wirman, I had a question.
Another one?
You'd not met Mortuga before you arrived here in the submarine, is that right?
Yeah, never met him. That's why the offer in the letter was so tempting.
Right. But then, where'd you get the information about him to inspire your first book?
Sally! Just so. Smart, yes, smart, but I forgot the word. She notices things.
The first one? Oh, I just asked my father.
Your father knew Mortuga? You never mentioned that.
He visited the inn a lot, and Matuga worked at the inn.
He didn't, but they had a mutual friend.
Alicia. Anyway, I think we recorded enough. Let's stop the recording here. Oh, my hands, my arms. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, leave a like. You don't have to subscribe, but it would be nice. Have a nice day. Bye.